name is Michael Bosey. Welcome to the program. I want to talk today about the starting posture of the web, which is that no one cares about us. Pretty blunt statement, but it's helpful to realize this when you think of, when you or I show up with a new project, a new product, a new concept, a new thing to share. Why do we fall prey to lying to ourselves, right? Generating awareness is a lie. It does us little to no good. Why would I expect anyone to care about me and what I offer? This is selfish and misguided. No one cares. Not yet, anyway, right? It's our job to earn their attention, to make it worth it for them to care, and that's marketing. But I can tell you this, it ain't going to happen by just telling them. I published a book, I made a new app, I launched a new company. Who cares? We've been fed this crap that we are exceptional and that we deserve attention. And the way that social was set up in the early days really fed this concept and nourished it, right? Anyone can publish anything now to the whole wide world. Social lied to us so that they could aggregate all your friends, all your colleagues, everyone you've ever known, and then sell their attention to the highest bidder. This is shitty. This doesn't mean that you can't play in these realms, right? And that you can't use it to your benefit, but don't start with faulty assumptions about what you're doing. Let's be smart about it. Let's be realistic. People harbor misconceptions about social media and how to use it, right? We should do social, but what does that mean, right? What channels exactly, what content, and do you actually have content to use? Will you be writing original content, curating content? Do you have stuff to draw from already or not? Do you have a message? Do you have a brand voice? So let's say that you have a book coming out, a new record, a new product, a new app to launch. What are you going to do? Just announce it? Do people really think that's a thing? That it's an announcement on social? We get stuck in the idea that media means what we think of it in 1990, right? That it's broadcast media. And we get fooled into thinking that we can post something and that everyone will see it, like an announcement at a podium. And that's not the way it works. These platforms, the social platforms, they're private companies. The worst of them, Facebook, is not even social media. It's a shitty ad platform disguised as your friends. The others are like this too. Facebook's just the worst of them. So, you have a decision to make, a fork in the road, if you plan to use this tool or these tools to promote your stuff. That fork in the road is either organic reach or paid reach. And organic reach is extremely difficult now. I still believe in it. I still believe that you can do it and you can use these platforms, but just realize that there are a lot of forces against you in organic reach. And that's because they want you to go for the paid reach, which is advertising. This is what these platforms are built for. This is why they exist. You produce the content that keeps people there. Thank you very much. And then they serve ads to those people. That sucks, I know, but that's what these systems are here for. Now, you get rewarded by the system the longer that you can keep people there. So guess what works best? Outrage. Great. That sounds like a really healthy system, right? One where the only way you can play by the rules is to make everyone upset. Cool. Great. Or you pay for that reach. Now, Facebook makes it easy. They say, hey, that post that you just posted, give me $5 and I'll show it to 40 people who like your page. Okay. And This is often a big mistake, the boost on Facebook, right? Giving Facebook your money to generate awareness. Awareness alone is near worthless. I don't understand why anyone would pay to boost a Facebook post. Again, we have this outdated or even, perverted perception of how media works. We think that, we're just smaller versions of large companies and, that the rules are the same, only we're at a smaller scale. This is crazy, right? Coca-Cola, companies like it can spend $1 billion launching a new flavor of soft drink to make sure that everyone knows it's available. That's awareness, right? The people who like Coca-Cola have the trust built up over a lifetime, a literal lifetime of consuming the product. Awareness in that case, plus the existing trust that they've built up, that works. But what about you or me launching a new product? Again, we go right back to it. Who cares? Right? Awareness is not going to do us much good. So that just means we need different strategies. If we look at this honestly, that the starting position of the web is who cares, it's a huge help to us because it means we're not pinning our hopes on a false premise. It means that we go in wide-eyed, understanding what these platforms are about, and we engineer a strategy that's in tune with that. That's it. It's really that simple. Okay, I'll stop there. That's pretty blunt, but again, hope that it helps, right? I'd rather look at this in a truthful way rather than lying to myself about what I think could happen. And I'll bet you're the same way. Thank you, as always, for listening. I appreciate that you're here and that you give me your precious attention because it's a scarce resource. The fact that you spend it on me is pretty awesome. Thank you. All right, see you on the next episode.